Welcome to Cook Like Us. Today we're going to be making pilau. The ingredients that you'll need are rice, that can be white or brown. Today we're using white rice. We have green lentil peas. We have our chicken, and we have the neck, chicken back, thighs, and a leg mixed in there. We're going to use margarine butter. And also we're going to be using sugar. Now we'll show you a little later how we're going to brown the sugar. And that's the main ingredient in making your pilau. Okay, so now we're going to show you how to burn the sugar. So we're going to put a little bit of oil. And we'll just show you the oil we're using. And that is vegetable oil. Okay. Next we're going to add the sugar. And for this case we're going to use white sugar. Usually we'd use brown sugar, but today we're using white. Okay, so we have the stove on high, and we are going to allow the oil to soak that sugar up. So there we go. Okay, so we're going to move the sugar around so that it can... what we're trying to do here is we're trying to make a browning. So that's what we're trying to do. So you're going to see that sugar start to turn golden brown in a minute. As you can see, the sugar is starting to get brown. And we're just going to move it around so the color can be distributed. Now we don't want it to be dark brown, we just want it to be a golden brown, because the chicken is actually going to end up taking the color of whatever the sugar is. There we go. See how that goes together nicely with the oil? Alright, so now we're actually going to add the sugar, stirring it a little bit more. Okay, when you get to the satisfaction of the color you want your chicken to be, you're going to add your chicken in. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move around the chicken so the chicken can take the color of the browning. And we're going to let that cook for about 30 minutes. So you see what we're doing here. Moving the chicken around. Okay. Then we're actually going to cover it. And like I said, we're going to let it sit for 30 minutes. Okay, so now the chicken has taken the color of the sugar. And the chicken has actually sprung its own water. But we're going to actually add 4 cups of water. And then we are going to add our lentil peas. Okay, so we're going to put it in just like that. Okay, so we're going to mix that up because we want our lentil peas to cook, so we want it to be under the water. Okay, alright, so we got the peas under the water. So we're going to let that cook for another half an hour. Okay, so now we're going to check the peas to see if they're half cooked. Okay, and you can do that by squeezing it. So they're half cooked. So now we're going to add the rice. Okay, and we're just going to mix that up. Now what we also decided to do, after we mix up the rice, is we decided that we're going to add some mixed vegetables in there. That just changes the flavor. You don't have to put the mixed vegetables in there, but we're just going to do that just to change it up a little bit. So there we have our mixed vegetables. We're going to add that in as well. And if you notice, we put it in at the same time that we put the rice, because the mixed vegetables won't take that long to cook. Okay. Okay, we're just going to put another 2 cups of rice. Sorry, another 2 cups of water. And the reason why we're putting the extra 2 cups of water is so that the rice can cook evenly. Okay. Now we're going to add some butter. Okay. And that's about a tablespoon of butter. Now we're going to cover it for another 30 minutes and let that cook together. Okay, and this is how our pilau looks. It's simmering down. The rice is not quite cooked yet, but it will be ready in a couple of minutes. And this is how it looks when it's finished.